Twality Middle School, Mrs. Stover speaking. This is incoming 7th and 8th graders' guide to elective forecasting. Let's get started. In this tutorial, we will review forecasting updates and options for the coming school year, provide instructions on how to forecast online, and learn how to access counselors for forecast advising during distance learning. So what is forecasting? This is students' opportunity to select their electives for the coming school year. Typically, 7th and 8th graders will have 2 to 4 elective classes in their schedule, along with their core academic courses. Incoming 7th and 8th grade students need to forecast between April 21st and April 28th. The deadline for forecasting is April 28th. So how will you forecast? This week, students will receive the following materials by email to assist them in forecasting: the Twality Elective Course Guide, an online Google forecasting form which you'll fill out and submit, and a forecasting help request form that you can use if you're having trouble submitting your forecast online, or if you'd like to ask your counselor a question about a class. These materials will also be posted on Twality's webpage and in grade level Google Classrooms for easy access. Okay, so let's dive into forecasting. The first step that you're going to want to take is to take a look at the Twality Elective Course Guide. Review course descriptions and make sure that you are choosing classes that you are interested in and that you're eligible for. So this is an example of an elective description. In this case, it's Drama 1. And you'll notice here that Drama 1 can be taken by 7th and 8th graders. And you have the option of taking this class for half a year, a semester, or half a credit. Or you can sign up for this class all year long, which would equal 1 credit. Another important thing to notice in the course description is whether there is a prerequisite or not. That means, is there something that you have to have completed in order to enroll in this class? And in the case of Drama 1, there is no prerequisite. Anyone can sign up for this class. So for those of you that are going into 7th grade, I hope you're getting excited about the options that are available to you. You can continue on with your band, choir, and orchestra. You also have the chance to branch out to new classes in art, Spanish, STEM, drama, Inspire, Yearbook, and Twality News Network. So we have some new classes this year. We have a class called Spanish for Native Speakers. This is a year-long class open to all 7th and 8th graders who speak, read, and understand Spanish. Wanted to make note that Mrs. Harris's Inspire class is now a class that can be taken for a semester, or you can sign up for 1A and 1B and take it all year long. This is an amazing class where students get to explore current events using art and technology and social justice issues in our world. More new classes include STEAM 2. This is a new semester-long course with Mr. Lyons for 8th graders who are not opting in to advanced STEAM. Mr. Davis will be teaching a sculpture 3D design class, as well as an advanced sculpture 3D design option that's open to all 7th and 8th graders. And for those 8th graders that never had the chance to take Art 1 as 7th graders, you now can take Art 1 with Mr. Davis. A little update on PE. 7th graders will take a year-long PE class. There'll be no health at 7th grade, and 8th graders will take a semester of PE and a semester of health. Let's review some special notes about music classes. Your band, orchestra, and choir teachers want to encourage students to sign up for the class that seems like the right fit for you. Intermezzo choir is open to all 7th and 8th graders. Anyone can join. You do not have to have taken choir in 6th grade or 7th grade to join intermezzo choir. It's available to all. If you're interested in treble choir, it's open to girls in 7th and 8th grade, and you will have the opportunity to record your audition this spring or audition in person in the fall. And the same goes for concert choir. It's open to 7th and 8th grade boys and girls. You'll have the opportunity to record your audition this spring or audition in person in the fall. Intermediate orchestra and band requirements. are you must have taken beginning band or orchestra in 6th grade to forecast for these classes. Okay, now for the exciting part. You've looked through the Twality elective guide, you've made your choices, and now you're ready to forecast. You're going to access the forecasting form that's provided for you online in the Google Grade Level Classroom or by email. And you'll see here that I have an example of the 7th grade forecasting form here and the 8th grade forecasting form right here. And I am going to now walk through the process of filling out a forecasting sheet for you. All 7th and 8th grade students need to choose 2 credits worth of electives. A semester class is worth a half a credit, and a year-long class is worth 1 credit. For example, if I selected Drama 1 for a semester and Twality News Network, the year-long class, for 1 credit, I will have chosen 1.5 credits worth of electives. That means that I would need to choose 1 more semester class in order to get a total of 2 credits. And you'll see when we get into the forecasting form that the credit values will be listed right on the form so you can keep track. Okay, the moment of truth has arrived. I have looked through the Twality elective course guide. I have written down my elective choices, and now it is time to fill out the Google forecasting form and hit the submit button. For the purposes of this tutorial, I am going to use the 7th grade forecasting sheet. Because I've already graduated from 7th grade, I need to make up a student number here, but I want you to use your student ID that is found in your student view account. It's also the number that you'll use when you buy lunch at the cafeteria. Put your full name down. I am going to be Stuart Minion for this tutorial, but we want you to use the name that appears in your student view account. Please put down a phone number that works for your parent or guardian in case your counselor has a question about your forecasting selections. And you will see here that the 7th grade core courses that you are automatically enrolled in are listed here. Every 7th grader has language arts, science, social studies, math, and PE. Your math placement will be determined by your 6th grade teacher. Your RV will be the same as that you had last year. You'll just get rolled right over to that RV for the coming year. And we wanted to highlight here that in some cases, if you're enrolled in a Read 180 math intervention or English language learning class, it could take the place of one of your elective choices. We just wanted you to recognize that. Okay. Here we go. I am tasked with the job of selecting 2 credits worth of electives. So I'm going to start entering them. My first choice is going to be Spanish 1A. I'd like to enter the Spanish program at Twality, and you have to do that as a 7th grader. So that is my first choice for electives. My second choice is drama. I'm going to take a half credit of drama. That means I have now chosen 1.5 credits worth of electives. So if you've been doing the math with me, that means I have a semester or half credit worth of classes left to choose. And I thought Inspire with Miss Harris sounded pretty cool, so I put that down. So I have chosen my 2 credits worth of electives. I don't need to use this final 4th choice. And I've added up my elective choices, and I know that they add up to 2 credits. So I'm going to move on now to alternate courses. I want to pause here and just talk a little bit about alternates. While counselors are going to work hard to get your first choice of electives, due to popularity of a course or a scheduling conflict, students may need to enroll in an alternate course. And we want you to choose that alternate course. We don't want to choose it for you. So please give us 4 different alternates here. Do not repeat the classes that you've chosen up here as your elective choices. That does not work. Choose 4 different alternates. So I'm going to choose STEAM with Mr. Lyons and art. And let's see here. Twality News Network sounds pretty cool. I'm going to put that down. I wouldn't mind taking that if my first choices don't work. And finally, I think that I am going to maybe select peer tutor. Okay, so I'm not so much worried about you adding up the credit values here or whether these are half-year or year-long classes. All I care about is you choosing 4 alternate options in case your first choices don't work out. Finally, we want to make sure that a parent or guardian at home reviewed your choices. Mama Minion, I guess, looked at mine and she said, okay, this is okay, you're good. All right, and then I am going to hit the submit button and I am done with choosing my electives for next year. It's that easy.